I'll give people advice all the time, and they continue to do the same dumb shit. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, it's one thing if you ask for help and you're willing to give.
Yeah, and you start making changes. I'm awesome. Hyped. I'm super hyped for you.
I'm gonna keep cheering you on. Like, let's go. But
when you give somebody advice and they just don't, I think people are just scared. A lot of people are scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bed Rodeo with your favorite bearded man, the one, the only Bob A. I'm always excited for podcasts. Let me just state that. But there's certain episodes along the way that, for some reason, there's something special about it, and that happens to be one of those podcasts today. We are podcasting with an artist by the name of Futuristic, and what is so special about this podcast is that I met him way back in the fall of 2016. I think I was at episode 7 of the podcast. I was on tour with him and a couple other artists. I was doing some tour managing, quote-unquote. Wasn't an official tour manager. And I remember literally recording the intro for episode 8 in a hotel room in Maine. Fast forward, now he's coming into the podcast today. I've been watching him from afar for the last 2-ish years. Just a super passionate, positive artist. He's putting out a lot of great stuff. Aside from just his music, he's a businessman. That's what I really love about what he's got going on is, you know, he runs a house/studio for artists to come in and work. He has his own clothing brand called Sheesh World. He wrote a book for young independent artists and showing them how he's monetized his career. And so I'm really looking forward to it. Positive dude from Arizona, or at least based in Arizona. And let's just get right into it. Futuristic, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Light it up, baby. Crazy. We got Futuristic coming in today, but yesterday I saw Gary Vee. Let's just make it real quick, short, simple. Saw him on Sunset in West Hollywood. Posted a picture with him. Got 1,500 likes. Tagging Gary Vee, trying to get this man on the podcast. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But first, we got Futuristic.
The Cribbo.
The Cribbo.
Let's go.
The Cribbo. Podcasting, music, clothes.
Hey, doesn't somebody have like a vintage?
Yeah, my homie just left. I'll show you.
I'm really going Futuristic. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, this guy's about to go off. You think you're more of a lighter talker, or you kind of, what level you usually talk at?
I'm right here with it.
Right there?
You know, this one time at band camp.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Purpose in the Youth podcast with your favorite bearded man, the one and only Bob A. Today in the building, fellow bearded brother, Futuristic. What's up, brother?
It's coming in nicely.
It's nice and clean.
You know?
Let's take it back to the good old touring days.
Yeah.
Was I not the greatest opening DJ of all time?
You did a little something.
A little something.
Sure.
I remember on the As a Scene on the Internet tour, I used to call myself the hospitality manager. Because I literally had no role to help you guys at all. But I was there just to make sure all the vibes were good, everybody was having a good time.
Always. Yeah. Because I remember I'm like, what does he do? What is his job?
Yeah.
And they're like, he's the homie.
Yeah.
And then like 2 days in, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's dope to you.
How do you get that headspace to just go, this is what I want to create, this is what I want to do, this is what we're going to do?
That's one of the hardest things I think in this industry is comparing yourself to other people. And it'll drive you insane. So I just try to, you know, appreciate people's music for what it is. And then, you know, when I make mine, I try to make it different, you know. And I mean, I guess I don't really try. We've just been making music and it's turned out different.
Yeah.
People's biggest criticism towards me is I'm all over the board. I do so much different shit, like with the singing, with the rapping, and like even when I was talking with labels, they're like, you have to be more cohesive.
So they just want you as one.
If you listen to most projects, like if you listen to a Bryson Tiller album, it's like the same song 14 times in a row. Like no shade, but like Wiz Khalifa project, it's the same.
Yeah.
For 10 years, it's been the same song. And with me, it's like you'll get a fast spaz rap track, then you'll get a full band orchestra production singing with like a poem at the end, and people are like, "What the fuck?"
Last question for you: for somebody that's listening, hasn't found that passion, hasn't found that purpose out just yet, what's the best 2 to 3 pieces of advice you'd give to them?
It's gonna find you. As long as you just do things that you love and surround yourself with people that are doing positive things, something is going to hit you, something's going to stick. Do new things too. You're never going to grow if you stay in the exact same place. So I tell people all the time, even like when people ask me about writer's block, like how can I haven't been able to write any songs, I'm not inspired. Go do something different. Go hike something you've never hiked. You can go to a bar that you've never been to and meet a random ass person that happens all the time. Like you just go outside of your comfort zone. You don't have to have money to do it. You don't have to have shit. Even in your own town, I guarantee there's cool places that you haven't been to yet. Go there. Gain inspiration, talk to new people, do new things, and something will find you.
I love it. Futuristic.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming in, brother. Sheesh. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya. Drink a lot tonight, too. Make some bad decisions, alright? Peace. Sheesh. Futuristic came through. Man, it's crazy. I don't like to, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, as they say, but just thinking about where I was at episode 8 of this podcast to now over 118, the person I was, how much I've grown since I've last seen those guys last. It's just crazy how fast time has flown, how much he has grown as an artist. And man, I feel like it's so early in the game still. I still have that energy inside me, like when I was just starting off. Treating it like as if there's 10 million listeners, still treating it as if there's 10 million listeners, even though there's not. We're gonna still keep punching the bag, as I like to say. Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite bearded man, the one, the only Bobby. We'll see you next time. Hit the link in the bio for the full episode. See ya!